Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today to start our morning off with some relaxation and peace, both in our minds, our bodies, and our spirit. So I'm thankful that you're here with me today. If you've joined me for the past couple of weeks, we do a little bit of movement with our breath, kind of connecting there. Then we talk a little bit about mudras, which is this energy creation that we can do for our own bodies. And then we go through a guided meditation, which is my personal favorite, and that changes every week as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy this and you'll be able to, again, start your day nice and relaxed. So I want everybody to begin to sit up nice and tall in their chair. Breathing, if we're slunched over, our lungs cannot expand to their fullest. So sit up nice and straight, let your shoulders relax from your ears, let your arms kind of go limp so you're not putting any effort into holding them up. And give your eyes a little close here. And to begin, we just start to pay attention to our natural breath. Notice how you're breathing. Don't try to change anything just yet. And also notice any tension that you feel in your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and your toes. Notice anything that feels tight or clenched, and try to soften that a little bit. Maybe even wiggle your fingers and toes to make sure you're not squeezing onto them. And then let's start to really pay attention to our breathing. So as you breathe, imagine the breath moving from your navel, your belly button, all the way up through to your throat or your chin, and then back down all the way down to the navel again. We're taking those nice full breaths. And then exhaling all the way out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Keep going with the breath. And as we continue to take these full inhales and exhales, it's actually cleaning out all that stagnant air that's sitting in our lungs. Kind of sits there and gets stale a little bit. So nice deep breaths, clears it out and creates room for all that new oxygen to come in. Also, it brings blood flow into all the organs, the heart, the brain, which is most important. And then it should start to give you a little bit of energy. You might even feel a little bit lightheaded by taking in more oxygen than you're used to. Good. Keep that breath going, full breaths in and out. And then we're going to start to add some movement. So we're going to bring our hands up and start to breathe. So maybe we're getting 2 rotations or 3 rotations of the wrists as we breathe. We'll start to circle the wrists here as we're breathing. Moving the hands, moving the fingers. And change direction, circle the wrists the opposite way and continue to breathe. Good. As you're breathing, you're getting that blood flow into your joints, which we have all those tight joints in our wrists and fingers, especially if we have arthritis. So this is really important to get that blood flowing into our hands. Good. One more breath as we circle our wrists. And then come back here. Good. We're going to do the same thing. Inhale, spread the fingers as wide as you can. Exhale, squeeze into a fist. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Imagine releasing that tension in the fingers and drawing back that energy. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. One more time. Spread them as wide as you can. Feel the stretch through all the fingers and the palms. And exhale, squeeze back in. Good. Keep breathing. Shake out the wrists a little bit. Hopefully they feel a little bit looser and we feel some blood flow into those joints. Good. We're going to do the same thing with our feet. You might not be able to see my feet right now, but we're going to circle the ankles. So just nice big circles, breathing in and breathing out. Circling those ankles. You know, as we get older, we start to retain water in our ankles, especially if we have any heart issues. You might see swollen ankles, swollen calf muscles, swollen feet. So really start to get that blood flowing to the ankles by circling them and breathing at the same time. Good. Ankles are circling. And then change direction. Circle your ankles the opposite way and continue those deep breaths. Maybe even start to imagine the blood flowing to the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Good. One more time. And then bring your feet back down to the floor and just kind of stomp them out. Make sure they're awake. Keep that blood flowing to the feet. Very important. All right, great job. So now that the hands and the feet, we got that blood flowing up, we got the blood flowing down, we can start to feel that energy continuing to move. So we're going to move into what is called a mudra or mudra meditation. And that is simply, again, bringing in that energy. So last week we talked about prayer hands. This is that coming together of energy. We feel maybe some heat, some sensation through the fingertips. So today's mudra is called Buddhi Mudra, and it is the thumb and the pinky finger that come together. And then your other three fingers kind of hang out. So we bring the thumb and the pinky finger together, and this relates to that movement of water. So it actually helps with that equilibrium of the water flow in the body. The body is made up of, 60% water. So we want that balance to continuously be moving so it doesn't get stuck and we get the swelling or that water retention in the body. Whether it's in the gut or again, in the joints, it's good to keep that water moving. So bring your thumb and your pinky finger together, and then the other three fingers come open. And then with that, we're going to close our eyes and begin to repeat a mantra. So a mantra is a word that we repeat over that sticks in our head, that brings again either the spirit or the energy, calming the nervous system. Okay, so pinky finger and thumb come to touch, relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and say to yourself as you breathe, you can say it out loud or you can say it just in your head, I flow like water. On the inhale, I flow. On the exhale, like water. I flow like water. I flow like water. And continue to say that in your mind as you're breathing in and out. And we flow through life like water, moving through all obstacles. We have that flow of water through the body, creating that healthy equilibrium and balance. I flow like water. I flow like water. Good. One more time. Nice big breath in and out. I flow like water. Beautiful. Again, you might feel a little sensation where you brought those 2 points together. You might feel some warmth, you might feel some tingling, almost like a zapping sensation sometimes people get. So kind of take note of that. All right, bring your hands down, let your arms rest again, relaxing the shoulders. We're going to go into our guided meditation, or we call it Yoga Nidra, which is a point in this meditation where you're almost in kind of sleeping, but you're still awake. Your mind is still awake. The body is kind of resting, almost in a sleep mode. They say that you get more rest during this Yoga Nidra practice than you do when you have 8 hours of sleep, because you're not conscious of anything that's going on when you're actually sleeping. So again, science says it could be true, it could be false, probably different for everybody. But we're going to try it today. And all you have to do in this meditation practice is listen to the sound of my voice. So it's probably the easiest one. Most of us think of meditation as monks sitting for hours in silence on a mountain. And that's really not what it has to be. It can be all different forms, whether it's guided, whether it's silent, whether it's that mudra meditation or mantra meditation, so many different things that we can practice. So I want you guys just to, again, lean back, kind of get cozy, like you're going to take a nap in your chair. And let your eyes close, let your limbs go nim, your limbs go nim, your limbs go numb, and kind of just flop them down. No effort whatsoever is needed here. So close your eyes and begin to just, again, pay attention to your breath and listen to the sound of my voice. I am breathing. I am breathing. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. The movement of my breath goes from my navel to my throat, and my throat back down to my navel. I am breathing. I am breathing. My breath flows like water through my body. The subtle movement moving in and out like an ocean wave. I feel my breath moving all the way up through the crown of my head. I feel my breath moving all the way down to the tips of my toes. My breath moves like water through my body, through my body, through my body. Starting at the very tips of your toes. Feel the breath move and the warmth and light that comes with it. Begin to visualize light and warmth at the tips of the toes. Feel the sensation of warmth on your toes and allow that healing light to move through any pain or discomfort in the joints of the toes, on the tops of the feet, on the bottoms of the feet, into the heel of the foot, into the ankle. Pause to feel that healing light and energy in the ankles of your feet. Allow that sensation to heal any aches and pains that might be sitting there. Begin to move that healing light and energy up into the leg, the shins, the calf. Feel that healing light and energy around both the bones and the muscles. Allow that healing sensation to envelop the bottoms of your legs. Moving upward, start to feel the energy entering the knees. The knees hold so much aches and pains. It might hold some of that trapped water. Start to feel the light penetrating the kneecaps, the backs of the knees, the sides of the knees, and feel that warming sensation there. Healing light is all around the knees. Continue to feel that warmth as it moves up into your legs, into the thighs, the hamstrings. Feel as if the legs are warm. See the light that's surrounding them and healing them gently. Moving upward into the hips. Another place where we hold a lot of tension, a lot of pain, maybe many surgeries in this area of the body. Begin to feel that light and energy enter the hips, the buttocks, the lower back. And feel almost as if you were seated upon a heating pad or something nice and warm. And feel that energy moving throughout the area, from the tips of the toes all the way up to the hips and lower back. Healing light and energy. Healing light and energy. Healing light and energy. Continue that movement of energy and light into the belly, the groin, the middle of the back, the rib cage. The light and healing is moving upward through the body. Feel it entering the chest area, Noticing any pain in the heart. And feel the chest warm to the touch. Healing light and energy is in the heart center. Healing any physical or emotional pain that might be sitting here. Allow that energy from the chest to move up into the throat. Any issues here, feel that healing light heal this area. And then feel it pouring through the shoulders, down into the arms, into the elbow joints, the wrists, the fingers, the hands. From the tips of the toes all the way up to your chin, feel the whole body enveloped in light. Allow yourself to feel that warmth. And know that the body can be healed. Continuing that feeling of light and warmth, move up into the face, the head, focus on any areas here that might feel pain or discomfort, or any medical issues that you might be having, whether it be your hearing or your sight. Maybe it's sinus issues that we feel in the nose and the cheeks. Maybe it's headaches or anything going on in the head. And just feel that whole light coming across you. The whole body is filled with healing, light, and energy. The whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Sit here for a moment, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit lighter. To feel any aches and pains that have subsided. And then begin to reconnect with your breath. Breathing in, allowing yourself to fill all the way up. Breathing out and emptying completely. Inhale, fill your lungs with all of that healing light and energy. Exhale, push out any of that stagnant, stale energy that might be still sitting here. Slowly start to awaken by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rocking your head softly from side to side. And then coming back, sitting up nice and tall in your chair. I know in that moment of meditation, we were kind of slouching down and taking it all in, but come back to that nice posture in your chair. Let your hands come together at your heart. And let us thank ourselves in this moment for taking time to relax this morning, to just be at peace and just be in the moment. I thank you all for joining me today, and hopefully you can take this feeling of peace and relaxation and healing light and energy throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a great day.
Thank you.